It's the Orioles on Bassett in the second game of our split doubleheader on this gorgeous Saturday evening here at the ballpark as the Yankees and the Orioles play game 3 of this 4-game set. Yankees picking up the win this afternoon. Hi, everybody. I'm Gary Thorne, and welcome. For the Orioles, tough times continue. Just could not find the runs to get ahead and stay ahead in the ball game. Shut down by the left-hander today. And the Orioles will give it a whirl tonight against the pitcher who for the Yankees has struggled. That is Sonny Gray. Cashner just hopes for a few runs from the Orioles side of it. It's not that he's pitched that poorly. The runs just have not been there. Maybe some help at third base again? Yeah, that could well be. Orioles third baseman Nunez, since coming over to the Orioles, he has improved dramatically both defensively and at the plate, and a big first ball game for him. Nunez would come through as the Orioles were able to get on the board early, as he would pick up the 2-run single. Came the second inning. It made it a 2-1 ball game. Fourth inning, try another one. Nunez on yet one more time, and then in the ninth, I'm telling you, this guy's got stuff going for him. A 3-hit ball game as the Orioles got it done. Defensively, this is where the real improvement has come. Much better footwork, much quicker. He's got the arm. If he can get to the baseball in time, he can make the plays. And that's what he is doing so far for the Orioles at third base. That's one of the reasons why they are not platooning him there. And then the new center fielder, of course, Mullins going back. Stanton had a home run, and then he didn't. A tremendous catch. 412 feet away, maybe. Hauls that one in. Stanton doesn't get it. And another fine defensive play. Look, you try and find the positives going for the Orioles, and right now, those are two guys who are giving them something.
You know, young players that are impressionable. Obviously, Nunez, listening to Dickerson down there at third base, getting better angles on the ball, like the way his feet are getting going to really create that range, filling up the hole. And Mullins, an exceptional defender, swinging the bat as well out in center field.
So the Orioles hope that will continue here in this game as they try and pick up a W here at home. This is game 3 coming up. Bassett is brought to you by Southwest. Low fares with nothing to hide, that's transparency. And by WB Mason. Who has the name brand products you love at amazingly low prices? Who but WB Mason, the official office product supplier of the Baltimore Orioles. Let's take a look at our weather. The game time temperature brought to you by BGE Home. We know more, we do more. 78 degrees, mostly clear skies. A little breeze again blowing from left to right as it was to start the first game. And it's been a gorgeous day here around Camden Yards, and hope wherever you are. Take a look at the lineup for the Yankees. Gardner, Stanton, Hicks, Andujar, Walker, Torres, Bird, who did not play, has not played in the series. Romine will go back behind the plate, and Torres. 5-game hit streak. Brett Gardner.
And let's take a look at Andrew Cashner's pitch arsenal this season. 2-seam, 4-seam fastball, but the curveball has really started to show itself here recently. Cashner throwing the ball much better. And on a nice little run here, just recently back-to-back 7-inning starts, and throwing the ball very well right now. Gary touched on it. No run support. That is the key for Cashner. But that curveball, he's got the ability to slow it down for some early strikes, and then of course bury it. Really get on it, throw it a little bit harder, spike it for some strikeout pitches. He's going to need that secondary pitch against this tough Yankees lineup. 4 home runs in game 1 today. Cashner 19 home runs given up on the season, tying a career high.
This is his 4th start against the Yankees this year. 1-1 this year. ERA just under 4.5. Lifetime Cashner 2-2 against the Yankees. Gardner, and we're underway in the air to center. Well, it's going back over his head. It's a ground rule double. That's one of the first misreads we have seen by the young center fielder. And it's on that ball we talk about all the time that's coming right at you.
Right, toughest ball. Ball hit right at you. Take a look. It is kind of coming right at him, but he thinks he's got a little angle on it. But the lefty, the ball starts pushing towards left field, and he gets turned a little bit, slows him down by about a half step, and the ball bounces on the warning track and up and over. Tough chance. Should have been an out, though.
So a leadoff double by Gardner, who's now got a 6-game hit streak. And here is Stanton. Of all the pitchers Stanton goes up against, few have been harder on him than Cashner. He is 1 for 16 lifetime against the Orioles starter. Shift is on in the infield, and a slider away. Let's take a look at our Maryland Casino inside the numbers.
Numbers you're talking about, Gary. .063 batting average against Cashner. Stanton, who is doing some serious damage with the bat right now. I mean, this is going to be a good matchup. See how Cashner tries to pitch him in this ball game. That little 2-seamer right there has been outstanding for Cashner here recently. Much like Alex Cobb, the ability to bring it back on that outside corner to the righties.
Stanton does not have a hit yet in the first 2 games of the series. He's gone 0 for 6, but he has walked. Ground ball fouled off outside of third, and a 2-ball 2-strike count. So the Yankees with a chance to strike first. And for Andrew Cashner, first couple of innings, he's given up 14 in the first and 19 runs in the 2nd inning of ball games this year. 2-ball 2-strike count on Stanton with Hicks waiting on deck. Breaking ball's going to be away. Very rarely will you see Stanton try and take the ball the other way. So if you can get a pitch close or on that outside corner and he still tries to yank it, you got a chance to get him on a swinging strike, which is why he piles up all those strikeouts. 3-ball 2-strike delivery on the way, and he walked him again. He's piling up the walks.
It sure is. That's 5 now here in the series. Take a look at the defense behind Cashner. Andrioli getting another start in left field. Mullins and Gentry joining him. VR at shortstop for game 2. Peterson getting a start at second base with Nunez back at third. Mancini sliding back over to first base, and Caleb Joseph doing the catching tonight.
So 2 on and nobody out, and that will bring Hicks to the plate with that .250 average, picking up some extra base hits. He's had the 16 doubles, 2 triples, and 21 home runs. Switch hitter goes after the first pitch, and it's off speed at 80.
Yeah, nice breaking ball right there. Nice finish on the breaking ball.
Hicks has gone 4 for 9 lifetime against the Orioles starter. Obviously a big chance right here. Yankees went 4 for 8 runners in scoring position in the first game. And the pitch will be taken away. Hicksy, the name on the back of the jersey here in the Players Weekend. And he has been a pain to the Orioles all year long, as he's been able to pick up some big hits. 1-1 delivery on the way, and that's another one. That'll be a base hit. Gardner will be waved. They got to play at the plate. Here's the throw by Gentry. Not in time. Runner goes to third. And again, the Orioles do not get it to a cutoff man, and as a result, a runner advances. And the Yankees have a 1-0 lead on the Hicks RBI.
Well, it's this kind of play right here that can prove costly for any team. Care where you are. Hard hit ball right here. We got to take care of the baseball. Gardner at second base. He's flying. So you got to say, all right, he's going to score. Got to keep this Yankee team out of scoring position as much as possible. That ball's got to head to third base or at least hit the cutoff man. Stanton hustling on into third.
Hicks has got 61 RBIs on the year now. And Stanton, who's not particularly fast, had plenty of time to get over there to third base. So a run in. And Andujar coming to the plate. Andujar's had a big year against the Orioles so far. He's hitting .320 against the Orioles. 14 RBIs against the Orioles in 14 games. 3 home runs.
Yeah, big home run in game 1. I mean, some danger through here, and you talked about it. What do they have? 209 home runs now. Yep. Lead the way.
I got him. He is going to be out. Could not get back to the bag. There's a big pickoff on Hicks at first base.
The Orioles in need of an out. You see Hicks try to get a little momentum and time Cashner up, and there, perfect timing for Cashner. And out by a good 1.5 to 2 feet. There you see, catching him on that hop. No chance to get back.
So the Orioles now will draw the infield in with Stanton at third base. Try and cut this run off. And Andujar 0-1. And he'll foul that one straight back. So Cashner, that's a big play.
Yeah, a couple pickoffs this season. He's made 51 attempts, but not better than that one there. Boy, the Orioles needing an out. A pitcher can help himself. Boy, that builds the confidence. That helps everybody settle in.
Stanton on short lead at third. Nunez pretty close to him. That one riding up. Had to get the bat out in front in order to knock it away, and that is exactly what he did. And avoiding getting hit up around the head, and a 2-strike count.
Nice live fastball right there from Cashner, and ahead in the count, so trying to rush a fastball in. And of course, we've seen a number of times this year hitters get hit because they start the bat so early.
Swing and a miss over the top of that one, and there's a big strikeout.
Oh, perfect. A couple good fastballs in. Last one up and in to knock him back a little bit. And yeah, it opens up that outer third, and well executed slider there down and away. And backside not quite in that swing from Andujar. Big second out.
So a chance to get out of this with only 1 run after the first 3 reached. Walker up, the switch hitter. He'll go after the first pitch, foul it back.
So you think you know, little things in a ball game, the detail of baseball and how important little things are potentially. Now, I talked about Gentry airmailing the ball to home and Stanton reading the throw and getting into third base. Well, why couldn't Hicks read the throw and get to second base so that he wouldn't have gotten picked off? You know what I mean? So you just got to keep your head up and on the baseball at all times, because there are opportunities all over the place to take advantage of and stay out of double plays or get yourself in a scoring position.
Cannot assume. Once you do that, you're in trouble.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's that little hesitation that costs you the chance to pick up the extra base in this case. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Walker will take that down low. It'll bounce. Caleb Joseph with a stop on it.
Good block.
Only 3 for 16 in his career against the right-hander Andrew Cashner. 2 ball, 1 strike count with 2 down. Trying to prevent a big 2-out RBI. Runner off third, 2-1 delivery, and that'll come up and in. Torres on deck with the Walker up on the count here, 3-1. Walker's been outstanding in these situations this year. He's hitting .301 now. He too has had some good numbers against the Orioles. He's driven in 5 this year against the O's in the games played in. 3-1 pitch to him, and that'll be a strike. So it'll go full 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Change up right there from Cashner. And a fastball count.
Giancarlo Stanton off third. Full count delivery. Put up in the air. Go to left center field. Andreoli will move over, and he's got it. So Cashner works out of it with a big pickoff. Yankees will get a run on a couple of hits and leave one. Now we'll see what the Orioles have in their lineup for game 2. Brought to you by Southwest. It'll be Mullins, Gentry, and Villar, Davis, Mancini, and Nunez, Andreoli, Peterson, and Joseph. Last 10 for Mullins. Low fares, nothing to hide. That's transparency. That's Southwest.
Let's take a look at Sonny Gray's pitch arsenal. He's got them all. I mean, 5 pitches and sometimes just too many to pick from. But the curveball is a pitch that he likes to use the best. You know, he loves to spin the baseball, and if he doesn't have the fastball command, you're going to see him spinning it a lot. He could be working as the opener for the Yankees. Yeah, Sonny Gray relegated to the bullpen after the Orioles roughed him up back on August 1st. Only lasted 2 2/3, gave up 7 runs. So his last 4 appearances have been out of the Yankees pen.
Mullins leads it off, and we'll take it for a ball.
Look at the rest of the numbers here. Opponent's hitting .277. Righty's way up to .290, giving up to 13 home runs. Ground ball percentage pretty good at 50%. Sonny Gray has always had a high ground ball percentage. This year, though, a little tougher for him to get it on the ground.
Mullins will foul that one away. In the last 4 relief outings out of the bullpen, he has pitched well. 1-0, a 2.89 ERA. But as Mike said, that last game against Baltimore, that start, 7 runs, 8 hits, 2 2/3. And that's when Aaron Boone said enough, and he got pulled as a starter. 1-1 delivery on the way, and that'll be in there for a strike. Against the Orioles, his record 5-5, fairly high ERA though, over 5 in his career. This is the 11th start he's made against the Orioles. 1 ball, 2 strike delivery to him. Really turned on that one, foul. Way back.
Yeah, 94-mile-an-hour fastball, and he just clears it out of there. Man, he has been really quick inside on the heaters. Just very direct to the baseball, not trying to do too much. Just make some solid contact.
Mullins with a 4 for 9 RBI in the series, and that one cuts down and in on him.
Well, that's the nasty hook, and he does have a nasty breaking ball. He can spin it as well as anybody. High revolution breaking ball, and it is sharp all the way through here. When you fall behind, he's going for that put away pitch, and he will bounce a ton of breaking balls here tonight. That one of his better ones.
So he gets the strikeout. Here's Gentry getting the start in right field in the ball game. He's had limited chances against the Yankees all year, going 3 for 7. And he has not had a chance against the Yankees in the first 2 games of this series. He got the starts when he came off the DL in Cleveland, starting in right field. 1-0 delivery on the way. Ground ball second base to Reyes. 2 down.
Now let's take a look at the Yankee defense behind Sonny Gray this evening. Gardner, Hicks, and Walker in the Yankees outfield. Torres and Torres turning 2 up the middle. Andujar over at third base. Bird getting the start at first. He's trying to get his bat going. He's had some struggles, but there is power there. And Romine doing the catching tonight.
2 down, nobody on. VR coming up. VR with a 3 for 15 lifetime against Sonny Gray. He's had as many at bats against Gray as anyone in the Oriole lineup tonight. And VR has had a good series. He's gone the 3 for 10 home run, couple of RBIs. They are playing a shortstop position here in the ball game tonight. As we've talked about, the Orioles will continue to take a look at him not only at second base but at short. Beckham is out of the starting lineup for this game, and when that happens, they put VR over to short, which, as we said, is the way he came up through professional baseball as a shortstop. VR's 3rd start at short since joining the Orioles, and that pitch is in there for a strike. Take a look at our Lowe's whole team together.
Everybody hitting well in the month of August. Cedric Mullins, of course, leading the way. Trumbo down right now with a bad knee.
Shattered bat, comes right back to the mound. Little lob toss over, and a 1-2-3 inning for Sonny Gray. We go to the 2nd inning here in the 2nd of our doubleheader. Yankees 1 and the Orioles nothing. Food items and cash donations to the ballpark. Maryland Food Bank benefiting from all of the donations made for all of these games. Part of the 32nd annual Orioles Reach Food and Funds Drive presented by Masson, WJZ TV, and Pompeian Olive Oil. Orioles.com for info, and thanks for all who have contributed cash or food donations, all going to the Maryland Food Bank, and for all the volunteers who have worked the gates and will again tomorrow. Pitch will be taken for a strike.
I also know that the Yankees have participated this in a few years now, and so many of the Yankees fans, we like to give them a hard time. They donate very well to the cause.
That's a base hit into right field. So Torres on with the leadoff single. Leadoff man on each of the first 2 innings. Torres got 4 hits and 8 at bats now in these games. Yankees get hit number 3. And here's Greg Bird. Bird is really struggling. Struggling right now to find a way to get into the lineup with a number of the Yankees hot. Not had a hit in his last 13. 2 for his last 27. And in honesty, what is being said right now is it's time from the Yankees. Manager and front office. Let's go or.
Yeah, you know, he came up and obviously a lot of hype about the power, the swing, but then some injuries really set him back. And while he was recovering, you know, some other guys were getting opportunities, and they kind of hang their hat on him thinking, okay, when he comes back, he's going to lock it down for 10 years. But it just doesn't work that way sometimes. So the Yankees, a team, obviously the importance of winning. They can go out and get players if they need. If somebody's not doing well, they went right out and got Voit. And Voit putting some pressure on right now. So Bird, boy, he better be looking in the mirror and say, I better turn this up a little bit.
There's Voit, who's had the big series, couple of home runs against the Orioles. Bird has hit Cashner 3 for 7 with a home run, hitting only .202 on the year, and a swing and a miss and a pitch down and away. Ironically, Bird has done damage against the Orioles. It's not that the average has been that big, but he has been able to pick up RBIs, 11 of them, hitting just .214 with 2 home runs against the Orioles. So 11 of his 35 RBIs on the year have come against the O's. 2 ball, 2 strike count. Runner at first base, nobody out. Bird the other way off the fifth souvenir.
And it's not that Bird doesn't do damage. You know, when he makes contact, he's got 50 hits. He's got 25 extra base hits. You know, so but it's just a matter of making more consistent contact and getting a little more production out of an everyday player.
Bird is 25 years old. Last year only played in 48 games with the Yankees. Year before that 46. So Mike was talking about with the injuries. He's never been able to get the big year together. He missed all of 2016 injured. So they still really don't know.
Yeah.
And he is young enough still to have a real good career in front of him. 3-2. Torres off first, being held by Mancini. Bird again will fight it off and out of play. Cashner hoping for a deep quality start here in this ball game with his 2-2 mark against the Yankees lifetime. He's had a problem. Leadoff hitters retiring 67%. Both have gotten on in this game so far for the Yankees. 3-2 delivery, runner not going, ball in the air left field. Andreoli will have plenty of time to get under it. Runner halfway, 1 down.
Take a look at Andrew Cashner's numbers this season, especially good against the American League East, and a big reason why he was targeted this offseason. .384 earned run average against the AL East this season, and 6 of those 10 starts quality starts. Incredible numbers against all others. A little bit elevated, 5, 6, 7, but brought over for the bulk of the games in the American League East, and he is doing just what the doctor ordered. See the home runs even down against the Boppers in the East.
And the pitch will be taken for a strike in the outside corner. Romine back behind the plate. Romine with the 0 for 4 in the one game that he started in this series. 0-1 count, 1 down. Yankees have a run in. Short lead at first. Torres, he'll draw a slow throw over to first base. You can bet one of the stage setters in this game, that pickoff, when Hicks got picked off, everybody saw it. It'll have you leaning the other way.
Boy, Hicks was jumping out there. I don't know where the heck he was.
Yeah, he was going to run while he still had the ball. Did go around on that. Alfonso Marquez, the crew chief, down at first base on the call. .0-2 on Romine. Torres on deck. .0-2, runner not going. Ground ball to the hole, base hit. Romine is on. Runner will stop at second base. Torres at second. Romine the single, and the Yankees again 2 on with 1 away.
Take a look here. Not very, can't really see where this slider ended up, but you know, 2 strikes on Romine, and that is not the spot you want your slider to end up. Wanted it down and away a little bit harder than that. Stayed up in the zone, and Romine beat on it through that 5-6 hole.
So the Yankees again get a chance. Torres, number 9 hitter, 1 down. And he will take the slider outside for a ball. Yankees in the first 2 games going 7 for 16 with runners in scoring position. They are 9th as a team in the league, hitting at .251. That's going to be a base hit into center field. Late start. Runner's got to stop at third. Torres had to turn back, wasn't sure where that defense was lined up. Now the bases are loaded on the hit by Torres.
Well, elevated fastball right here, and Torres just staying back through the box. And there you see Torres just turning around, not knowing where the defense is. Of course, defenses seem to change every pitch now, and typically there is a middle infielder standing right behind second base, but should always look around, find out where people are placed.
So the base is loaded. 1 out, and Gardner, the leadoff batter, who picked up a double his first time up. He's got them full. Torres, Romine, and Torres. Pitch on the way, and Gardner, it bounces. Runner's going to come. They got a chance, and he got in underneath it and around it. They had a real chance to get Torres at the plate on the wild pitch. Somehow he snuck around the tag.
Boy, pretty good anticipation right there, and he gets that backside opened up. Cashner putting the glove down in front. Caleb, a nice job getting to the baseball. Good feed, and when Cashner slides in there, targets that back corner of the base. Watch this hand get in there before the tag, just touching it there.
Orioles had their video people look at it, but they saw what you saw, and that is he's safe. So the wild pitch, the 5th by Cashner this year, results in a run. Now the infield moves in. Runners at second and third, still 1 away. The Yankees take a 2-0 lead. Gardner 1-0, and the pitch will be in there for a strike at the knees. Yankees lots of chances here in the first 2 innings. They have had 6 base runners in the first 9 batters. And Gardner down to first base. Runners coming. Going to go. Mancini. Bad throw. Everybody's safe. Mancini's throw not even close. So Romine will score. Gardner will get an RBI in the fielder's choice. And the Yankees have a 3-0 lead.
I'll take a look and see how Cashner was trying to get him. A wild pitch right there. A spike changeup. Good fastball down across the knees. And then the slider gets hit hard. Right at Mancini. I think there's a good opportunity right there, and Mancini just yanks that one. Just yanks it. If he throws a strike to Caleb, I'm going to bang play, but just pulling it, and Caleb getting pulled off the base as well. And the Yankees keep putting the pressure on.
Gardner gets his 38th RBI. First and third now. The runner moving up to third base to Reyes. Giancarlo Stanton will take the pitch outside for a ball. One 0 count, 1 down. Big hole between first and second. Stanton to short. The hopper, the Peterson, and they get a big double play. So Cashner's been able to help his cause pick off in the first, double play here, but the Yankees had 2 more runs, 3-0. $500 for being selected, $500 more for every Orioles home run hit tonight. Play Home Run Rich's Scratch House, win up to $50,000, or enter non-winning tickets for a chance to be the contestant of the game. Visit mdlottery.com/home run. And good luck, Laurie. So the Yankees, couple of runs, 3 hits in the second. Beautiful sunset. Looking from atop the ballpark west. We better be looking west, because if it's setting in any other direction, we got a major story. And the pitch will be taken away for a ball. Chris Davis, DH. 3 for 7, 3 RBIs. Pretty good series. First 2 games for him. Carries the 200 average, lifetime against Sonny Gray. And Gray's pitch will be a strike.
Let's take a look at our StatCast AI powered by AWS. And Yankees put the shift on with Crush Davis.
1-1 delivery on the way to him. It'll go to short. Short hopped, I believe. Yep. Third baseman makes the play. And Duhar coming over, as he was the only one over there, and the ball came right to him.
Yeah, a little jam shot right there. And I actually think he may have caught that one in the air, but just making sure, flipping it on into first base for that first out.
So Davis retired. That'll bring up Mancini. Trey with a 4 for 11 off Gray. One of those hits a home run. That'll catch the outside corner. Looking for his first hit in this series. Mancini with the 0 for 8. Trey has hit only .204 against the Yankees this year. He got jammed on that one. Will it be high enough? No. Can't be caught. It was just enough to drop in. Bermuda Triangle shot. Gardner got the closest from left. Hicks, Torres going out, but Mancini's got a base hit.
Yeah, I don't think you can place it any better. There you see the infielder and both outfielders converging on this one, and it dropping right in between everyone. Sonny Gray making a really good pitch with the fastball there, and you see the frustration. Sonny Gray not having a great year. We talked about him getting moved to the bullpen here through the month of August, so an opportunity to get back into the rotation, and blue pits certainly don't help.
No. Here's Renato Nunez, the Orioles third baseman. 2 for 2 off Gray. He's taking the first pitch. It'll be in there for a strike. Real good year against the Yankees. 7 hits, 16 at bats. He's driven in 4 in games against the Yankees on the season. Orioles get their first hit. Mancini over at first base. 0-1. That's going to bounce. Wild pitch. Runner to second. Well, these wild pitches we're seeing early, really not surprising. Cashner's had 5 wild pitches and 3 hit batters. That's the 9th wild pitch by Sonny Gray this year.
Oh yeah, and I bet 9 of them on these breaking balls. He just throws them so hard and spikes them in the dirt. And there you see it, bouncing out in front of the plate. Romine taking it off the abs, but kicking away.
He's had 9 wild pitches and 8 hit batters. Larry Rothschild probably seen enough of both of those. Here's the 1-1 delivery on the way outside. So the Orioles get a chance to get one of those runs back now with a runner at second. Orioles in the series are 4 for 15 with the runners in scoring position. They had a 2 for 6 in the ball game this afternoon. Sonny Gray looked back, not holding the runner. 2 ball, 2 strike count. Rode that one in on Nunez.
Yeah, making some pretty good pitches with his fastball. Watching him first half of the season, the fastball command really not there. So the walk rate got jacked up a little bit. A lot more pitches thrown. And of course, when you don't have fastball command, it's not going to help your secondary pitches at all. Making some good pitches with the heater right now. Not afraid to drive it in on the righties, that's for sure.
And the pitch taken down low. See, he's got Pickles for his nickname here in the Players Weekend for Sonny Gray, and when asked why, his answer was, I have no idea. Said last year when we did it in Oakland, I didn't have a nickname. The other guys started throwing out names. One of them was Pickles. So I said, okay, I'll put that on my jersey.
Pickles Pub.
What does it mean?
There you go.
Yeah. He was in Oakland, though.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he spends a lot of time over. We'll see tonight after the game when we go over to Pickle. If he's there.
3-2 delivery. Pickled him right there. And Nunez is a strikeout victim.
Yeah, good breaking ball showing up again after spiking a few of them. Just losing the feel for it. He comes up with a Hall of Fame pitch right here. Nasty, tight in the zone. And look at the bottom drop out. As Nunez is seeing the ball as well as anybody, swinging over the top.
He will get his share of strikeouts, but will give up his share of hits, more than a hit per inning. Here's Andreoli. Runner on at second, but now there are 2 down. Trey Mancini getting the lead out there. Andreoli will take the pitch in there for a strike. 94 miles an hour. Eighth game for the new Oriole, getting the starts in left field since arriving. Gray with the 0-1 delivery to him. That'll be down low. Andreoli with the 1 for 8 in the series.
A few jam shots. But some really good speed, so putting the ball in play will be utmost importance for Andreoli. Use that speed.
1-1 delivery on the way. Foul back. Big cut. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Sonny Gray has been someone you can get to with runners on base. The average jumps on him out of the stretch 313. 248 in the windup. See that among guys who have been starters most of their career, would prefer to have that, whatever little windup it might be, have that going for them rather than the stretch. 1-2. Good lead at second base for Mancini. Pitch outside. That's where Romine had set the target up, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, so many pitchers a hard time making that adjustment, pitching from the windup and then into the stretch. And only because there are so many different variations out of the stretch, as far as you can have a slide step, you can slow it down a little bit. And younger pitchers, when there's base runners on, that you can tell they get nervous, get a little quicker. Yacobonis went through it a little bit today.
That one will scrape the dirt on a full count. So 3-2. Sonny Gray noted for long games when he pitches because the counts go deep. He takes a lot of time on the mound anyway, and he throws a lot of pitches trying to get outs. So the defense can get a little relaxed behind him sometimes because the pace usually is not particularly good. 3-2. Got it in and got him on a check swing. So Gray will pick up his 3rd strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Yankees lead at 3-6. tonight's game. Yankees on top 3-0 with the 5 hits. Big crowd on hand this afternoon, some 32,000 plus, and a big crowd on hand here tonight enjoying the ball game. Yeah, look, it's us. Ooh, ooh, Dougie. Cashner ready to go to work. Here's Hicks, and a swing and a miss in the changeup. RBI base hit, and then Hicks got picked off in the first inning. So Aaron Hicks hitting .500 now off Andrew Cashner in his career. 5 for 10. Looking to bunt for a base hit. He did have Nunez back with a shift on.
There you see the reason why they're shifting. 90% of his hits on that right side and up the middle.
Pitch will be taken, and a 1-ball 2-strike count. So Cashner trying to settle it in. 43 pitches thrown already to record 6 outs. And the Yankees getting people on. 1-2 delivery on the way, and that'll bounce in the dirt. Cashner coming off the Toronto start. 6 innings, 5 runs, 7 hits, a couple of home runs. Kendrys Morales, the one who did him in that last start in Toronto with those homers. 2-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball up the middle, hits him, and that'll be an infield hit. Good play by Mancini to make sure that ball didn't end up down the right field line on the throw by Nunez. So a base hit for Hicks.
Yeah, probably headed right to one of the infielders up the middle here, and I don't know if Cashner was trying to get out of the way or stop it there, but kicks off the foot. And Nunez tries to recover here with the bare hand throw. And take a look, almost throwing it up the line. Ill-advised right there. Probably should have eaten that one.
So the Yankees have the leadoff man all 3 innings. Hicks picks up the base hit. Going for the home run, Andujar. A strikeout victim, his first time to the plate. Yankee rookie who continues to tear it up at third base. Hicks still got a pretty good lead over there. Got picked off already in that first inning. Nobody out. 0-1. Inside a little bit, and a 1-ball 1-strike count.
Hicks trying to stretch it out, still maintaining that long lead over there. 10 stolen bases, so I know why Cashner's kind of keeping an eye on him.
One delivery on the way. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Hicks is wandering off as far as he is. I mean, he stumbled trying to get back in on that pickoff the first time, and he's about as far out now as he was then.
Yeah.
A long discussion with Reggie Willis, the first base coach down there. 1-2. And he'll come inside. Fastball, 91 miles an hour. Andujar, 23 years old, anchoring that third base spot for the Yankees. When you have a year like the Yankees are having, where you're winning games, you're on the pace maybe to get to 100, you have to have seasons like this from players like Andujar, Torres. I mean, you count on your big guys for getting them done. Judge did that first half of the year, certainly. Aaron Boone's loaded with power hitters, Stanton and Judge and Didi Gregorius. But when they go down with the injuries, you got to have someone that rises to the occasion if you're going to win, and Andujar's one of those who has.
I'll say.
2-2 delivery on the way to him, and that'll be the other way, and again a souvenir in right field seats.
Yeah, a few of their young guys really stepping up. Some key injuries, obviously, this season. Some things not happening the way the Yankees expected early on. And of course, Andujar, one of the major pieces to step in. They had third baseman Brandon Drury that they got from the Diamondbacks that they were counting on him to really step in and be there for the next 10 years. But he ended up getting some migraines, had some vertigo going on. Spent some time on the DL, and Andujar took over and did not look back. Next thing you know, he's traded away to the Blue Jays.
You're not going to move him out of third base. Rookie of the Year consideration. 2-ball, 2-strike count. That throw over to first base. I mean, Hicks got back, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, yeah. Heck yeah.
Cashner, 2-2 delivery on the way. Popped him up. Third base. Nunez. And the first out of the third inning. It is Players Weekend around Major League Baseball. Players showcasing their nicknames on the back of their jerseys. And former O's greats such as Demper, Steady Eddie, Boog, and Brooks are all getting in on the action. You can go to Orioles.com/auctions to bid on these autographed Legends Players Weekend jerseys. All proceeds benefit the Maryland Food Bank. Bidding closes August 31st at 10. Go to Orioles.com/auctions. Walker flied out to left his first time up. 3 for 17 now against Cashner. Walker down to first. It'll trickle off the glove. They still got the out, and the play is made. Great recovery made by Peterson. Jace Peterson getting the start at second base, followed up on that and made a nice throw.
Well, it's a beautiful play, and the reason why, you just don't give up on a baseball until it is contained. As a second baseman, you're going to react to the ball, take a hard step towards it anyway, and Peterson just doesn't stop. It doesn't stick in Mancini's glove. That gives him an opportunity to get there in time, and a nice athletic play right there, getting there with the bare hand, sliding on the backside. Oh, Mancini a strike. Beautiful play right there for the second out.
13th start for Peterson at second base. Runner now at second with 2 down. Torres a base hit and a run scored. He gets a chance at an RBI. Gleyber Torres, 364 against the Orioles this year. And the pitch is taken outside. He's already got 9 RBIs against the O's on the season. .286 in these situations with Hicks at second. 2-0 delivery. A breaking ball is going to be down and away. .30. See if he's got a green light here. Nope, didn't need it. So that'll be the second walk from Andrew Cashner, putting runners on at first and second with 2 down. Visit @Masson Orioles on Twitter to enter a meet and greet with Adam Jones. It's presented by Hilton Hotels. Book the best of Baltimore. That's their package. Do it today.
Adam Jones over there having a talk with Wayne Kirby. Getting a little time. Hopefully helping position some of the outfielders, young outfielders out there right now.
So here's an opportunity for Bird. With runners in scoring position, hitting .214. Overall, .202. Runners go, double steal, throw in the backside. They're going to get him. Tag is made and he is out. So the Yankees running a double steal with Hicks heading to third. Torres going to second, and the throw made by Caleb Joseph got there in plenty of time. So the Yankees will record the final out on the base pass. And for Bird, I'm not even going to say anything.
Yeah.
How do you feel if you're the guy standing at the plate? The Yankees are taking a look at this on the video.
Man.
As to whether or not the tag was actually put on before he got to the bag.
Oh.
And they're going to challenge. They're not. And he's out. Innings over.
Numbers here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. 366 earned run average. And how about he pitches in Oakland and at Yankee Stadium, a 7.45 earned run average in his career. So settling in nicely and throwing a pretty good game right now against the Orioles.
Here's Peterson, first ball hitting. Bird. Peterson retired, 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 3rd inning. Caleb Joseph and then Mullins will be due up for the Orioles. Caleb will stand in. See what he can do against 28-year-old Sonny Gray. And the pitch will be taken up high.
We'll take a look at our AT&T achieving more. And how about Caleb Joseph? 429 against Sonny Gray. 6 for 14. Couple doubles, couple RBI.
1-0 delivery. Chops that one down the first base side. Thing they have done with Gray, we were told, in order to make him more effective, they've tried to speed him up by having the catcher give the signs immediately and try and get Romine to work him. As soon as he gets the ball, give him the sign, let's go. We were told he has tended to spend too much time thinking about what he wants to throw.
Yeah, he's got a full repertoire and then some. He's got a cutter, got a 2-seam fastball, the 4-seamer, slider, curve, change, all kinds of pitches.
The Yankee folks saying what he'd do is end up walking around the mound going, what am I going to throw next?
Yeah, too many thoughts.
Too many thoughts.
But just a fastball slider for a while.
2-ball, 2-strike delivery on the way to Caleb. And that's going to miss outside, and the count will go to 3-2. So Caleb trying to get on with 1 down. Mullins leadoff batter. Waiting on deck. Jones getting his first chance. Did not catch the first 2. And will foul that one away. Count stays at 3-2. Buck Showalter indicating earlier in the day regarding the catching situation, he really wanted to have Caleb Joseph available for Cashner. Likes the way they work together. That's why Wins caught the first 2 games. Normally wouldn't do it that way. 3-2 delivery on the way, and Caleb will go down swinging.
Well, Sonny Gray said the heck with it. He challenged him with some fastballs. Of course, Caleb whistling a couple off the net over above the Oriole dugout. So Romine not coming off that heater. Just blowing him away right there.
4 strikeouts picked up by Sonny Gray. Bunted, hit the plate, fair ball, and they get the out. So Mullins trying to lay down a bunt, bunts right off the plate. It ended up going out in front into fair territory, and a good play made by Romine. 1-2-3. Visit your Baltimore Annapolis Acura dealers for attractive lease offers during Acura's Summer of Performance sales event. Yankees taking the first game of the doubleheader 10-3. They've got the lead in this one as the Yankees will bat here in the 4th inning. Bird was at the plate, double steal. Got Torres on the back end of it for the final out of the inning. Bird flied out his first time up. 0-1. It's ahead of him on a pitch kept down and away.
And good fastball there in the early going here. Fastball command a little shoddy. He's been on a nice little roll with the fastball command. I know I mentioned the back-to-back 7-inning starts. I haven't seen him as sharp as those two. I mean, had everything working. Had to work a little bit up in Toronto. Of course, you mentioned a couple home runs, giving up some mistakes to Morales. Cashner fighting to get that fastball command in this ball game, but nice job getting ahead of Bird.
2-2 delivery on the way. Nice pitch. Sunk that one down and away at 83.
Yeah, his changeup is filthy today. Almost moving like a split finger. I mean, that thing is dive bombing down and away. Look at this action here. Good pitch. And playing it off that spotted up fastball. And the effect, getting Bird out in front and on that back knee.
Couple of strikeouts picked up for Andrew Cashner. Here's Romine. Romine delivered a base hit, scored, 2nd inning. RBI base hit by Hicks in the 1st inning. A wild pitch allowed 1 run in the 2nd inning. RBI by Gardner for the other. Orioles have had 1 runner in scoring position through the first 3 innings. In the 2nd, getting Mancini down to 2nd base, but could not convert. 2-0 delivery, and will miss outside with it. And that will cause Andrew Cashner to take a little walk.
Yeah, Upset not getting that outside corner down, glove side command with that heater.
Taking all the way, bat on shoulder. Romine gets a 3-ball, 1-strike count. Three-one delivery in the air to right and foul.
Well, you come all the way back here, might as well finish him off, right? A good heater there. Cashner, some good movement on his two-seam fastball. That's the type of pitch you flip in this situation, and let your defense do some work behind it.
3-2 delivery on the way. Ground ball towards second and under the glove. Peterson unable to handle that one. And on the fourth, 3-2 count. Cashner's had in the ball game. Romine wins the battle, and he's 2 for 2 with a single.
Got it on the ground. A hard hit ground ball here, and a tough chance for Peterson. But glove got there, it just sneaks underneath it. Peterson already with a real nice play in this ball game. Come down with that one.
So the Yankees have had somebody on each inning. They have 7 hits. Torreyes, the number 9 hitter, has one of them, a base hit in his first at bat. And that pitch taken for a strike. Orioles now 6-8 against the Yankees in the season series. They've only won 2 of the 8 played here at Camden Yards this year. Orioles are 21-42 at home. Check swing. Did he go? Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The full count has been a problem for Andrew Cashner this year because there have been so many of them that have piled up that pitch count. And as we said, he's already had 4 3-2 counts in this ball game against a ball club that leads the league in walks. Pitch will be taken outside, 2-1.
Yeah, Yankees will take their walks, get that on base percentage, and that coupled with their ability to hit home runs. It's one of the toughest offenses in the game. Just a dangerous offense, the ability to take pitches and obviously drive the baseball.
Runner goes again. Ground ball, only play is going to be at first base, and the throw not handled. Think they would have had him if Trey Mancini could have scooped.
Boy,
but Torreyes with speed is on.
They're having a tough time. Nice play by Villar over there on the run throw. And Trey Mancini, I think he went down with 2 hands. You don't see that too often from a first baseman. You want to get down there and free that glove hand up, have that athleticism. We are making a good play and trying to keep everybody's head up right there.
So the Yankees have runners on at first and second now. So they've charged an error on Trey Mancini on that. There's one. Look out, and not in time. And a confused state of affairs with the keystone combination of Peterson and Villar. They both ended up there, and fortunate for the Orioles to have gotten one.
Yeah, Cashner, a little comebacker, and he's got to hesitate a little bit because both Peterson and Villar converge on second base, and of course any kind of hesitation with Gardner's speed, and he's hustling right out of the box, and he beats it and keeps some more pressure on this team. My goodness, only 1 error on the board for the Orioles tonight, but there have been, I'd say, 4 or 5 plays already that have hurt Cashner and make him throw more pitches in this ball game.
So Gardner is on. First and third, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton. Full shift on in the infield against him. And the pitch will be taken down low. Stanton is hit into a double play, and he has drawn a walk. Yankees continue to keep the pressure on by keeping people on base here in the first 4 innings of the ball game. Already 2 for 7 with runners in scoring position. A lot of chances, just missed outside. 2-0.
Man, well, I know that's got to be frustrating for Cashner right there, getting that comebacker and looking up and seeing two infielders standing on second base. I mean, there's got to be better communication than that. They're obviously communicating with each other to find out who's covering on a stolen base.
And generally, as we seem like the pitcher in that situation will have already turned around and pointed.
Acknowledged it. And typically, if the pitcher doesn't do that, it's up to the middle infielder to whistle, call timeout, say, hey, you're turning it with me, so you know that you're on the same page, so there isn't any confusion like that. And that's some of the detail that the Orioles have been missing all season long.
2 ball, 1 strike count. Stanton waiting outside. This next pitch is one of those very dangerous pitches.
Oh, I'll say.
3-1, 2 down, runners on at first and third. Stanton in the air to right field. That's going to go towards the corner. It is a fair ball. 1 run is in. They'll stop the second runner at third. It'll go as a single. Romine scores. Gardner goes to third. Stanton gets the RBI, and the Yankees have a 4-0 lead.
You know they're going to keep tacking on once a mistake is made. And this ball is scalded coming off the bat. A whistling line drive. I cannot believe this ball didn't get pushed foul. But putting a dent in the wall out there in right field. 107 miles an hour off the bat. Picking up an RBI.
82 RBIs for Stanton on the year in the top 10. Gardner goes to third. Yankees had another run. And a 4-0 lead. Aaron Hicks 2 singles and an RBI, pops it up second base. Peterson underneath it and will put it away for the out. But the Yankees will add a run on a couple of hits and an error, and they have a 4-0 lead. Toyota.com for great deals.
How about between innings, infield coach Bobby Dickerson talking to the middle infielders. Miscommunication with VR and Peterson, and just trying to figure out who's got coverage on there. Mancini, of course, with the drop, he's had a hard time in this ball game. Just seeing the baseball, something's got to stick in the glove right there. Oh, Dickerson trying to get this infield to put their head up and sharpen things up a little bit.
Sonny Gray's delivery will be taken up high. Gentry grounded out his first time up. Gray getting the start in right field in this ball game. 1-0 count. Gentry, VR, and Davis due up. Gray the 1-0. That will move in far enough to be in there for a strike. Orioles have lost 6 in a row now with the loss of the first game today. They are 5-17 in the month of August. Yankees 13-10 this month. The Yankees have won 6 of the last 7.
I kind of thought the Orioles turned a corner after the All-Star break with the confidence that was going with the bats, and a lot of times everybody will pick up their play, but still inconsistent here with the Orioles. Some bullpen problems here recently. Obviously the offense continues to be a roller coaster ride. Defense seems like every game a couple costly mistakes.
1-2 delivery on the way. That'll be knocked down. Torres' throw is there, and he did stay on the bag. Bird at first. Nice defensive play.
Yeah, that's impressive right there. Now, we saw a Buddha ball in the first game, kind of a routine ball, but here a great play, showing the range up the middle, and you better get back on your feet. Gentry's flying down the line, and he does. No wasted time. Gets that body under control, and boom, up to the feet and off it goes. Nice play on the Yankee shortstop.
That'll bring VR up. He grounded out. Good play by Bird at first to help on the stretch. That's what all great first basemen have a knack of. Their foot comes off the bag instantaneously with the ball in the glove. First basemen who play over there really well have a feel for that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it looks like they're off the bag too soon. Then you go look at it in slow mo. Nope.
Yeah.
Right at the moment they've got possession, their foot comes off the bag.
Yep.
And umpires know that. So if you got somebody who plays first base really well like that, they're going to get the benefit of the doubt, because the umpires, if they come off the bag, they must have had the ball.
Right.
You know, because then usually it's true.
Right.
Because they do play it that way.
Well, I know every time we look at a replay and a first baseman, it looks like he may have pulled his foot. And more times than not, he keeps his foot on there. It's unbelievable the knack they have to keep that right foot planted and anchored right on the base.
I've watched Keith Hernandez for so many years with the Mets. I've never seen anybody better at doing that than Hernandez. He helped his infield out so much on close plays at first base, because he did that every single time, and he didn't cheat, and the umpires knew it. Swing and a miss as went upstairs a little bit, and the count will go to 2-2.
Oh, Gray feeling pretty good about that fastball. And a lot of swing throughs. Right there, 93. Painted on that outside corner.
I'm becoming a secondary Tampa Bay fan. They're leading the Red Sox 3-1 tonight. I'm voting Kevin Cash Manager of the Year.
Yeah.
I don't care how many games they win.
I like it. I like it.
They are. I can't wait to see them again. That ball's a Baltimore chop. You're going to have to gun it. And he did.
Wow.
So Torres again comes away with it. And with that big arm he's got, he gets you out on 2 down.
Yeah, it's a really nice play. It's a big league play right here. Got to take a look at his body and his positioning as he catches the baseball. He's already in motion to the target, much like turning a double play out there in the middle of the infield with the second base right around it. Almost get that feel. Here it comes, boom, get that backside and turn the double play. That's all anticipation and understanding how to get your body in the right position to get rid of that baseball fast. Well done.
2 down and nobody on. Ball lifted. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Hicks plays a very deep center field. Chris Davis able to get that ball in front of him, and the Orioles have their second hit of the ball game. It comes with 2 away.
Davis having a strong series here against the Yankees.
Trey Mancini a base hit. First hit of the series. He is 1 for 9 now. There are 2 outs. Gray, right field. Pitwell misjudged. Going to go over the head of Neil Walker. Runner goes to third and will stay there, and it'll be a double for Mancini. So Davis to third on the Trey Mancini double. The Orioles get a couple in scoring position here with 2 down.
Oh, nice swing right there by Trey Mancini. His second knock of the night. The first one a little bleeder out there in the Bermuda Triangle, but this one crushed the right field, beating Walker deep, turning them all around. Look at Davis. There's 2 outs there, Crusher. Oh, he gets into third base, but Trey Mancini with another nice swing. Bullet to right field.
Walker had not played out there in right field prior to this month in his major league career. He's only been out there 9 times. No excuses made, but that one came in a couple of steps and went over him. So here's a big at bat. It's a chance for the Orioles to get on the board, cut this lead in half. Nunez, a strikeout victim. First time to the plate. Orioles with 2 on and 2 down. Orioles 0 for 2 runners in scoring position so far. Davis, Mancini, the base runners, and the breaking ball will be outside. 1 ball, 1 strike count.
You know Nunez is going to see a lot of those breaking balls. Open base right now, runners in scoring position. Sonny Gray doesn't want to when he runs on the board, so I'm sure he's going to see a steady diet of these sliders and curves.
Tied his career high with 3 hits in the first game. 1-1 delivery on the way. Fouls that one back, tipped off the top of the glove, and a 1 ball, 2 strike count.
Good fastball, actually, top of the zone there, 94.
Nunez gave the Orioles a lead in that first game, 2nd inning. One-two delivery on the way. Sonny Gray wins the battle. 5 strikeouts. The Orioles, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 are left on base.
Afternoon, and a wild pitch and a run scores, and more problems continuing in the 2nd inning for Cashner. He helps himself out right here. How about a hard ground ball to VR, and Peterson cleaning up the 2nd inning, and then more problems here. A hard smash to Mancini. It gets by him, but helping your teammate out. Beautiful play there by Peterson, and then the throw him out by Caleb Joseph. Yeah, cleaning up the 3rd inning there, helping Cashner out. But the Yankees still with that 4-0 lead here in the 5th. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit geico.com to see how much you could save.
So Cashner now hold the fort. Give the Orioles a chance to get to Sonny Gray. Big chance. They could not convert on the 2-out RBI opportunity. And Cashner's delivery will be in there for a strike. And Duhar has struck out, popped out. Walker. Then Torres will be due up. Yankees getting people on base, scoring in 3 of the first 4 innings. That run in the 4th was unearned. 0-2 delivery on the way. It'll go to second base and into right field. Hard hit, short hop. Peterson trying to make a scoop on it, could not.
Tough chance right there, and try to make some plays, and the Orioles not making many plays here in this ball game. Hard smash. You see Peterson trying to get an angle on it, but more of a lateral move right there. Either got to get deep on it or take one for the team. And I say that hard hit ball, get in front of it, knock it down, and then barehand it and throw them out.
Go as a base hit. Where the Yankees already have 9 hits on the board. Neil Walker has flied out and grounded out. Walker with a 1-0 count. 3 for 11 in these 3 games. Picked up a homer and an RBI. Runner goes. Boy, Aaron Boone's got him flying. Yankees are running. This is a home run hitting ball club. Draws a lot of walks, on base percentage, but they're moving in this game.
Well, I think Aaron Boone kind of sensing a little blood in the water right now, the way the Orioles are playing. So you might as well keep the foot right on the neck and take advantage of it, because Boone also knows that one swing of the bat, we talked about it that last inning, could get this team right back in it. So the Yankees pushing the envelope here.
1 ball, 1 strike count. Runner goes. Caleb's got him. He is out. Not even close. Caleb Joseph with a fine throw. And the leadoff batter is taken off.
There you go. Nice job handling a tough pitch right there. And ball leaking up the line a little bit. They are stepping up and put the tag on him. Nice play right there. And every day you see Bobby Dickerson out working with the infielders here. And many times on that tag play, in particular, how to take that first step up the line so the ball can travel and you put that tag on.
They get the big out on the base pass. Nunez underneath it, and will put it away for the out on Neil Walker. Caleb Joseph has thrown out 33% of base stealers this season. Cashner came into the ball game with base stealers 5 out of 10 against him. So some real good help. I mean, the Yankees have in some ways allowed the Orioles to stay in this ball game.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they've been picked off in the first inning for what it was the first out after they had the first 3 batters reached. They've been caught stealing in the 3rd inning. Torreyes caught stealing again here in the 5th. So the Yankees are pushing it, but the Orioles are getting the outs when they're doing that. And another pop up off the fist to shallow left center. Plenty of time. Mullins makes the catch. Only 9 pitches had to be thrown and no runs on a hit. 3 batters faced. East wins page. Blue Jays beat the Phillies today 8-6. Phillies don't need that. That's the 35th comeback win of the year for Toronto. Morales is red hot. He started this against the Orioles. He's had a home run in 6 straight games, tying a franchise record. And the Rays we were talking about, 4-1 lead, 7th inning over Boston. Yarborough run 5 hits over 5, and Kiermaier scoring on a wild pitch 6th inning gave them the lead, and then they extended it. And when we get a chance here, we'll show you the numbers on this pitching staff of the Tampa Bay Rays. Andreoli will take the pitch for a strike. Bottom third of the order, Peterson, Joseph. Sonny Gray, no walks, 5 strikeouts. Andrew Kashner's had a couple of walks and 2 strikeouts. 0-1 pitch on the way, down to third and foul. Look at these Rays numbers. Now, what we asked today was, where do you put these guys who start games who really are working out of the bullpen? Well, they are considered to be starting pitchers. So you take a look at the ERA. They are 2nd since May 19, 2nd in opponent batting average, 4th in that on base plus, slugging 1st, the whip 4th. I mean, this is a staff that doesn't even exist, and they are among the leaders since the middle of May. Starting pitchers have pitched 520 in the 3rd innings this season, which of course is the fewest in the majors, because they're counting those so-called openers as starters, right, who are really bullpen guys like Sergio Romo. 1-2 delivery on the way, and a swing and a miss and a tag to get him.
Well, I kind of like it, and I think the Rays becoming serious trendsetters. How about this breaking ball here? Andreoli swinging over the top of the hard hook. Now, you know, in Tampa for years just considered having the corner on how to develop starting pitchers, and now it's just pitchers in general, right? Yeah. Everybody's a bullpen piece, and when you don't have the finances to afford a starting pitcher at the major league level or keep a guy on your team, because now as soon as you get into arbitration, you're making a lot of money. Yep. So they're finding ways to keep the payroll down and have success.
Amazing, really amazing. And what I was talking with Mike about this before the ball game, and I was saying that Mike is a former player. What part of that has to be clearly is the guys have bought into it, which is kind of amazing in and of itself, that they're having some fun. They're working, they're enjoying it. They're not going to win anything, but they like what they're doing.
Yeah, well, you know what, and the coaches love it too, because when you get a team full of players that will basically do anything and do anything for the coaches,
it's like a base easy play coming up here.
You can kind of mold them and shape them the way you want, and it's a tough offense as well. I mean, they don't have the big boppers, and they're not going to break records or keep up with the Bronx Bombers, but they're going to be a scrappy team, and they're going to fight you right till the end, you know, and we've seen that this year from that Rays team.
Yeah, really interesting situation. It'll gain a lot of off-season writing, I suspect, to try and figure out, was this a one-year, one-and-done thing, or is this, as Mike mentioned, maybe a trend-setting affair? 2 down, nobody on. Sonny Gray's getting very efficient all of a sudden. Neil Walker goes over. He's got it. And Joseph retired, and the Orioles get out 1-2-3. Only 8 pitches thrown in the inning. Yankees up 4-0. She is the 32nd season in the annual Food and Fun Drive at Oriole Park. Honored because she has volunteered with the food bank for the past 11 years. She volunteers in community kitchens, packaging meals in the warehouse, sorting donations. And we thank Roberta for the work she has done for the Maryland Food Bank and for all she has provided to Marylanders who are in need of meals. Great to have her at the ballpark. Ball will be put in the air to left center field. Mullins moving over and will put it away. Pitch and an out on Bird, who is now 0 for 3. Our PNC Minor League Insights brought to you by PNC. No better time to act than today. PNC, make today the day.
Well, Dean Kramer came over in the Manny Machado trade. Yeah, Manny is traded to the Dodgers, and 4 minor leaguers come back over to the Orioles organization, and already considered one of the top prospects in the system. Good fastball, good curveball. Slider and change need a little development, but impressive numbers in his 6 starts. 2.70 earned run average with 3 wins down in Bowie AA.
Ball put up in the air again to center. Cedric Mullins again. Plenty of time. He's got it. Couple of pitches, 2 outs here in the 6th inning. 5th inning, 1st inning, in which the Yankees did not leave a runner on. They did get a runner on, but Duhar got caught stealing. Now trying to retire the side in order. Cashner with 2 down, nobody on. Torreyes has reached on a single and on an error. 2 away, and the pitch will be taken outside. Yankees are trying to sweep this doubleheader against the Orioles. Fouled off. 4th doubleheader they have played this year. They split the other 3. 1 against the Orioles, 1 against Detroit, 1 against Kansas City.
I'm kind of impressed right now with Sonny Gray. After a month in the bullpen and not really throwing a lot of innings out of the bullpen, to come back and now in the middle part of the ball game and really on cruise control, throwing very well.
Only his 2nd start in August. 3 ball, 1 strike count. Closing in on the 100 pitch mark for Andrew Cashner. Roger McDowell doing a little pacing over there, and the pitch will be a strike. He was taken off the guard.
He was taken off the guard, then kind of just picked up a stone and threw it away. Like, it's all just part of the plan right there.
3-2 delivery, and a big cut fouled straight back into the screen. Ray is showing great discipline and control.
Yeah, he wants to say something though, doesn't he?
He does. He turned around like he was looking at the baseball. He was really looking at the home plate umpire, Sean Barber. 3-2 pitch again on the way, and that'll be popped up outside of first base. Cashner. Wow. Cashner makes a play, a 1-2-3 inning. Second game of the doubleheader, and the Yankees have a 4-0 lead. They won the opener 10-3. It was the 16th time this year the Orioles have given up 10 or more runs. Only the White Sox have done it more, 19 times. So now the Orioles got to battle back here against Sonny Gray. He's working very efficiently in this ball game. Top of the order, Cedric Mullins has struck out, grounded out. Mullins' second 3-hit ball game in the first game of the doubleheader today. They had the shift on. Torres was over behind the bag. Well, he's shown his arm off here in this game. For every Orioles walk, Care First Blue Cross Blue Shield contributes $50 supporting the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society Light the Night Walk. O's have 353 walks, $17,650. Care First encourages each of us to take that first step towards a healthier and more active lifestyle. One down. Here is Gentry. He has grounded out twice. Torres made a fine play on him at short the last time to get him.
Yeah, sure did. Pretty good clock going right now. A nice play on that little slow roller by Mullins, and he didn't waste any time. Actually fielding that one on the grass. Oh, Mullins out.
1-0 count. Outfield shaded to right. Yes, he pulled the bat back. I almost thought he pushed the bat out at the ball, but count goes to 2-0. Gentry had a little room at third base, and Duhar will move in maybe a step now, even up with the bag. Bird at first base staying right where he was. .2-0 delivery to him. That's in there for a strike. Gentry moved up into the number 2 spot for this second game of the doubleheader, getting his first chance against the Yankees in this series. The R's waiting on deck. 2-1.
Man, Sonny Gray's fastball has been good tonight. He snapped off some good breaking balls, but almost like an invisible. Not seeing it very well. Hitters in between a little bit. And that's the pitch that's kind of stopping the Orioles offense and really getting going.
2-2 delivery to short. Oh my. Torres, let's just give him the Gold Glove now, get it over with. He has made spectacular plays all night, and there's another one.
Yeah, boy, taking a couple bullets away from Gentry here, going to the backhand side and picking it up. Hard hit ball, so he can take a little time to say, wow, I can't believe that ball stuck in the glove, and then gunning over to first base.
You remember Didi.
yeah, right.
Didi Gregorius out. That's why Torres is playing.
Oh, you know, Wally Pipp's name's getting brought up a lot
again
in that dugout.
Everyone hollering at Gregorius. Remember Wally Pipp? And the pitch taken inside for a ball. 2 down, nobody on. VR up.
Good to have the depth, right?
Oh, is it ever. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hard to first base. Gloved by Bird. Flip. Another short inning. 9 pitches in this one. 8 in the last one. Orioles retired in order. Yankees up 4-0.
the ball well. How about a pop time of 2:05, 79 miles an hour, and he throws the second base, gets that backdoor runner. The first caught stealing, and how about this throw on the second base? Perfect job as the Yankees continue to put the pressure on, but Caleb Joseph answering the call. Yankees still have that lead though, 4-0 here in the 7th.
Two starters have gone the distance. Andrew Kashner. Pitch will be in there for a strike. Gardner doubled and scored in the first inning. RBI by Hicks. Picked up an RBI on the fielder's choice in the second inning. And reached again on the fielder's choice his last time up. It's the towering fly ball to right. Gentry. One down here in the 7th inning. Oriole fans, the day after the O's score 5 runs or more, get 50% off regular menu price online orders at papajohns.com with promo code Orioles5. You enjoy the quality pizza you've come to expect from your locally owned and operated Papa John's. Castro in the bullpen for the Orioles. Stanton, an RBI base hit his last time up. He's gone 1 for 2 and a walk. 1 for 8 in the series. A 1 pitch and went after heat upstairs. Stanton's had only 2 hits in his career off Andrew Kashner. 2 for 18.
Kashner, a couple good pitches right there. Dotting a fastball down and away. Ride one hard up and in.
0-2 delivery on the way. That'll be taken away for a ball. One and 2, 1 down. Yankees trying to put away a doubleheader and the first 3 games of this 4-game set. 1-2 pitch on the way and did not go. Nope.
Good try. Better effort right there than that first one. Showing that slider on the outside corner. He's got a nibble from Stanton.
2-2 and he got him to go on that one. 2 down.
Beautiful slider right here. Took him 3 sliders to find that magic spot, but he does. Spikes the third pitch, pushes the fourth one just off, and that final one, the payoff slider. Big time pitch right there for his third punch out.
2 away, bases empty. Aaron Hicks. Switch hitters had a couple of singles, an RBI, 2 for 4. 2 for 3 in the game, rather. Here in the 3-game set, he's already put 5 hits up on the board. 5 for 13. Home run, 3 RBIs in 3 games. He'll take that one for a strike. 2 down, bases are empty. We are in the 7th. We'll get warm-up action at each end. Holder up and throwing in the bullpen now for the Yankees. Shift on against Hicks. Here's the 1-1 and all the way to the backstop. Well, Sonny Gray has really held him down here in this ball game. Looking for win number 10. He's kept the pitch count down. Last 3 innings have been quick, and that's down low. So Kashner with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
I didn't really think it was going to take much in this ball game to run Sonny Gray, but he hasn't given any opportunity.
And the off-speed delivery on a big cut.
I mean, he's made the pitches when he's needed to. Every time it seems like the Orioles mount any kind of rally, there's already 2 outs on the board. He comes up with a big pitch.
Orioles have only 3 hits. Only 1 extra base hit, a Trey Mancini double. 3-2 and changeup. Gets him. 7th inning stretch time, and let's take a look at our Ram do-ups brought to you by Ram Trucks. Experience the power and toughness of Ram at your local dealer, or log on to ramtrucks.com to get to work. Guts, glory, Ram. true moment.
Andrew Kasher in the 4th inning, a great opportunity to get out, a little comebacker, and he turns and looks, and second base has got like 5 guys standing on it. Too much time wasted, and that gives the Yankees another opportunity. And how about Stanton whistling one off that right field wall, 107 miles an hour. And on the end, Romine able to score the 4th run, a big run, as the Yankees hold on to this 4-0 lead to the bottom of the 7th.
Well, the Yankees dominating. The Orioles really have had only 1 inning with a real good chance to try and put anything on the board. Sonny Gray, as Mike said, has been a big story in this ball game. And the Orioles offense, after having a pretty good run after the All-Star break, all of a sudden can't find anything.
Yeah, a little inconsistent to say the least. And I think a big reason why Mark Trumbo just out of the lineup. His presence, I think, was huge coming out of the All-Star break. He started to make better contact, driving the ball, hitting home runs, and it seemed like everybody's confidence started to lift. Yeah. And unfortunately, Trumbo on the shelf with the bad knee right now, so somebody else has got to pick it up. I see Chris Davis swinging the bat a little bit better, but this ball game here, just too many miscues, too many extra opportunities, and they definitely need some big hits. But boy, it's been a sloppy ball game.
It has been that. We go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Sonny Gray will stay on. The bullpen is ready if needed. Chris Davis will lead it off. Davis has grounded out, and he has picked up a single. That's how efficient Gray has been. The Orioles just getting their 3rd time around here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. 9-8 on the year, 3-1 against the Orioles this year, 5-5 lifetime. Davis DHing in the ball game will take that pitch for a strike. Orioles play the ESPN game tomorrow night, Sunday night, 8 o'clock. To wrap up this series. 1-2 delivery on the way, and Davis over the top.
Good hook there. Man, Sonny Gray is on his game. Whatever kind of adjustment he's made, I mean, he's definitely being more aggressive into the strike zone. Good breaking ball right there. The big curve and finishing down around the ankles. Davis swinging over the top.
He's had as many as 8 strikeouts in a game. Breaking ball will be taken down low. He has done that 3 times this year. 8 Ks in 1 game. He's got 7 in this one. Mancini's had 2 hits, double and a single. So he has been 2/3 of the offense for the Orioles. 4-9-0 for the Yankees, 0-3-1 for the O's. 1-0 delivery on the way, and Trey will take that one on a bouncer. Well, the Yankees certainly would be very happy to see Sonny Gray pitch well enough to be able to move back into a starter's position.
Man.
They never know about CC Sabathia. Looked good the other night, but had been on the DL with that bad knee that keeps acting up. 2-0 pitch on the way, and it'll be taken for a strike. Severino had been the leader on the staff, and all of a sudden a few struggles occurred there. He's going to pitch in the ball game tomorrow night against Dylan Bundy. 2-1 pitch, and that will miss down low. So the count goes to 3-1 on Trey. And there's the first walk. He has given up in the ball game. Comes here in the 7th inning with 1 down, and that will be it for him. The Oakland A's will visit Oriole Park September 11th through the 13th. On Thursday, September 13, all fans receive an Orioles This is Birdland t-shirt. For tickets, go to Orioles.com. So the skipper on his way up. Sonny Gray did a heck of a job. Aaron Boone will take the baseball and go to the bullpen, 6 1/3.
Actually, last time he went over 6 innings was against the Orioles back on July 11th. Only 3 hits by the Oriole offense, 7 punch-outs for Sonny Gray. And now it's time for a quick pitching change, just like a Jiffy Lube signature service oil change. In and out fast, and you never need an appointment. Well, Jonathan Holder out of the Yankees bullpen. Got a good fastball, low 90s with the heater. He'll touch 95 at times. Slider and change to go along with it. Strong year, 312 earned run average. Got the 51 punch-outs in 52 innings of work. Opponents hitting just 207 overall. Righties just 223, and lefties just 189.
So Holder will go to work with a runner on. Mancini, and 1 down here in the 7th inning. Nunez will stand in against him. A couple of strikeouts for Renato Nunez in the ball game against Gray. That pitch not quite nicking him on the way by, and misses for a ball. 1-0 count. Orioles trying to get on the board. An intense Sonny Gray will keep an eye here in the rest of this half inning. 1-0 pitch on the way. Holder will miss outside with it. Two and 0. Orioles obviously needing base runners here, but still well within striking distance in this game. Yankees have not scored since the 4th inning. That'll be outside for a ball.
Definitely use an extra base runner on there. I'll tell you what, he throws a strike here, 3-1. Nunez better come unglued. Got that good time pop, and don't want to let those 3-1 fastballs go.
Runner off first base, pitch taken. It is a strike. For Holder against the Orioles, he has lost a game this year. 5 appearances, 5 1/3 innings, 3 runs on 6 hits. 3 ball, 1 strike count. Nunez, a couple of RBIs in the first 3 games of the series. 3-1 delivery on the way, and he'll go to third. That is foul. So Holder able to get back on him, and a 3 ball, 2 strike count. Three and 2. No move by Mancini to go at first, and walked him. That's what the Orioles needed. So Holder surrenders the walk. Only 2 walks in the game, and they've come back to back here in the 7th inning. Orioles baseball en masse, and brought to you by the University of Maryland Medical Center. Be a part of something greater. And by American Standard. Find your local independent American Standard heating and air dealer at midatlanticcomfort.com. 2 on and 1 out. Andreoli has struck out twice. Oriole hitters happy to see Sonny Gray out of there. 7 strikeouts he piled up. That pitch will be in there for a strike. Orioles have gone 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position. Orioles have stranded 3 on base, all in scoring position. Here's the 0-1 delivery on the way, and that breaking ball will miss.
A good take right there. Andreoli, the real good speed, so going to be tough to double him up. Like to see him catch a ball out in front. Big strong kid. Let's see if he can go hunting in some alley out there.
One delivery on the way, and that'll be fouled out of play down the line. Well, Andreoli trying to get at least 1 run in here. There's only 1 down, and stay away from that ground ball double play. which is what Holder, of course, is looking for to try and get out of the inning. Gray responsible for the lead runner, Mancini at second. One-two delivery. Did he go? Yes. Wow. Big call, and Andreoli made Alfonso Marquez at first.
Hard slider down and away. Wow, pretty good call. A lot closer than I thought.
So Holder gets a big strikeout. Chase Peterson is grounded out twice, making the start at second base. Orioles had two in scoring position, two down fourth inning. Couldn't get it done. Now runners on at first and second, but now there are two down. One ball, one strike count as he missed down low with it.
Pretty good change right there, though. Holder, of course, has the full repertoire. Lefties are going to see the bulk of the secondary pitches.
One ball, one strike, two down. Check swing, foul. So the runners head back, first and second base.
That little check swing right there. We may have alluded to it last night's ball game, but maybe the most frustrating thing for an offensive player, to have like a check swing and think you're going to hold up, and somehow that ball hits the bat and it goes fair, and then you got to run down the line and you're cursing at everybody and everything, and it just drives you crazy. It's worse than striking out with the bases loaded.
You didn't want to do it.
No.
Up high with a 2-ball 2-strike count on Peterson. So Holder working around the first three hitters. Walked one. Then Andreoli on a check swing, and now he's got a 2-2 count on Peterson. Peterson will take that away, and the count will go to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Holder has been up and down this season with the big club and the minors. He was recalled early on, trying to get that strike zone within his command. 3-2, 2 down, runners go. And that's foul outside of first.
Nice play by Kerb. That's how you move your feet right there. Talk about getting in front of a baseball. Kirby, a couple quick moves to that glove side. Oh yeah, he knows. That's how you do it right there.
He's telling Torreyes, their second baseman, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Watch me. 3-2, second time. Got him. So Holder, it took some pitches, but he got it done. The Orioles will leave a couple on and will not score. Our AT&T Cricket Smile.
struggling with a little bit of command and some defensive deficiencies early in the ball game. He settled in and started mowing them down. Retired the last 8 batters he faced. Beautiful changeup tonight. Power fastball, 7 innings, scattering the 9 hits. Of course, they got 3 earned runs on the board. And a couple walks and 4 punchouts for Castro. He had to work through 112 pitches to eat up those 7 innings. Orioles going back to the bullpen. Miguel Castro had such a strong season going up until this month of August, where he has had some problems. He's been scored upon in 6 of his 8 appearances this month, and a 4.39 earned run average. It's kind of on the rise here right now. An opponent's hitting .235. It's really been all about the command, though. A hard time. The walks starting to mount for Castro, and really just fighting everything, it seems, for a little bit of fastball command.
So Castro will work here in the 8th inning, and Duhar will stand in and go after the first pitch mightily. Last outing, Castro, a tough one against Toronto on the 22nd. He got no part of an inning, and he gave up 5 runs on 3 hits, 2 walks, and no strikeouts in that game. So that really shot that ERA up. 0-1 delivery on the way, and Duhar will pop it up, and there'll be no play. For Castro against the Yankees this year, 6th game. 2 runs on 5 hits in 7 2/3 innings of relief work. Walker and then Torres will be due up against him. Oh-2 delivery on the way, and foul tipped.
Man, that's nasty. That thing just eating him up in there. Take a look at this pitch take off and just tying them all up, just getting a piece of it. Caleb can't hang on. How about the face he made? That is some nasty movement.
Andujar 0 for 3 off Castro. 0-2, and reaches and fouls it back. So 1 that jammed him and 1 he had to reach for.
Yeah, Castro smiling. How the heck did he get the bat on that ball? That whole front side just left the batter's box, just diving out of there because of the movement on the heater. Talking hitting in there.
0-2 delivery. That's going to go into left field for a base hit. So after all those mighty cuts, he just shortens it up, and Andujar gets his 2nd hit of the ball game. White Sox are coming to Oriole Park September 14 through 16. On Saturday, September 15, the first 35,000 fans 15 and over are going to receive an Orioles lightweight hoodie. For tickets, Orioles.com. In this nickname weekend, you see the name on the back of the jersey is Villa Hermosa. That's the name of the town in the Dominican Republic where Miguel Castro grew up. So that's the nickname he takes. And on the patch is thank you to Pedro Martinez, his boyhood hero. And while in Toronto, the Orioles surprised him with an interview on the MLB Network with Pedro Martinez. He knew he was going on for an interview, but he didn't know that Pedro Martinez was going to be asking him questions. And he was genuinely shocked and acted like the 10-year-old little leaguer was meeting his hero. It was great.
Yeah,
it was wonderful.
It was awesome.
It was really nice.
Absolutely.
And Pedro was very kind.
Yeah.
They had a nice discussion. That was a nice surprise for him. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out on at first base. Andujar. Walker with the 0 for 3. Hill in the air, left center field. That'll come back a bit. Right into the glove. Andrioli makes the catch. Back to first base. Andujar, and there's 1 away.
Nice job getting that out right there. But funny how, you know, players, obviously you play baseball and you come up through and you have your heroes and your idols, and Castro, a very young player, so he potentially could be playing with a lot of guys that he watched on TV and guys he idolized, right? And I think it happens to everybody, and then all of a sudden you get an opportunity to play in the big leagues and you may be, you know, facing, you know, one of your childhood heroes. And I mean, it happens to every player, and I'm sure like most players, they have a couple guys, and I know baseball is so big with names. Obviously, you hear a name and what they've done, and that you put them on a pedestal. Nolan Ryan, Carlton Fisk, those kind of guys. And of course, Pedro Martinez having that same kind of impact on Castro.
Yep. It's great stuff. It keeps it going. Here is Torres. Breaking ball will just miss. Torres in the second inning got a base hit and scored. Drawn a walk and flied out. Gardner's got an RBI. Stanton's got an RBI. Hicks has picked up one. A run is scored on a wild pitch in this ball game. And it's 4-0. Orioles have been out hit 10-3. One unearned run for the Yankees. Hard slider will miss away. And Torres will get ahead on the count 2-1 from Castro. Miguel with a runner at first. 2-1 delivery on the way, and a chopper. It came off the plate.
The Yankees were a little aggressive early in the ball game. They're just hunting for that fourth run. A couple caught stealings. They might be pushing the envelope a little bit more here. Castro not the quickest to home plate, but shutting down the run game. Or maybe it's just Caleb Joseph.
2-ball, 2-strike count. Very short lead at first. Outside. Castro is only 23 years old. His birthday doesn't come until December. Another one of those signees at a very young age. He's only 23. He signed in 2011. So prior to this year, he had 6 minor league seasons. 3-2, runner goes right where the defense had been. Making the turn, and Duhar will go to third. Talk about perfect placement. There it is. Torres waiting to see Peterson move. That's where he put the baseball.
Yeah, putting the runner in motion. The defense has to move. I don't know if Peterson could have readjusted on that, but one of the rules as a middle infielder is to not cross over. To keep your body squared up to the hitter. Peterson overcommitting as that left leg came by and wanted to get to second base, so didn't give him any room for range.
So a 2-hit ball game. Torres now with 5 hits in this 3-game set. 5 for 10. The Yankees have runners on at first and third. Their 11th hit. Bird is 0 for 3. 1 down. Pitch will be a strike. So Bird trying to get out of the funk that he is in at the plate. Get a base hit, could pick up an RBI. 0-1 delivery on the way. Ground ball will go to second base. Peterson, VR, and they turn the double play. So there'll be no runs on a couple of hits, no errors, 1 left on base. Mania. It'll be at Oriole Park September 19. Orioles host the Jays. Choose between 2 special ticket packages with both options, including a Birdland Mania bobblehead. Gary Thorne and Mike Bordick. Yankees trying to sweep a doubleheader. In doubleheaders this year, the Orioles split with Tampa Bay. They split with the Yankees, and they were swept by the Red Sox. This is the 4th doubleheader they've played. Orioles bat in the bottom half of the 8th. Caleb Joseph with the 0 for 2 is struck out, flied out. Sonny Gray, Yankee starter, no runs, 3 hits in 6 1/3 innings. He walked only 1, and that was the last batter he faced, and he struck out 7.
The Orioles should have worked the walk back in the 2nd inning.
Yeah.
Get him out of there.
1-0 delivery on the way towards short. Where else? Torres up. This copyrighted telecast presented by authority of the Orioles may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Orioles. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's either too early at night or too late. I'm not sure which. Cedric Mullins is 0 for 3 and will take the pitch for a strike. Just a couple of random notes I saw rolling around. The Nationals lost their 65th game last night. They lost 65 all of last year. So they have reached the total losses already. He's retired on the ground ball out. The most underrated, unnoticed closer in baseball got his 49th save last night. Edwin Diaz of the Mariners. And he breaks a tie with Fernando Rodney, who had 48 in 2014. Edwin Diaz lights out this year. And the Royals lost for the 90th time. They have joined the Orioles, according to the Elias Bureau, 3rd season in MLB history, 1st since '79, where multiple teams have 90 losses before September. Pitch up and in. So an extraordinary year in that department. And making it even worse for the Orioles, of course, is the fact they're playing in the same division as the Red Sox, who have exploded for all these wins. So you end up, 50+ games behind already.
Yeah.
Not just because you've lost. I mean, that's a big part of it, but also because the Red Sox keep on winning.
Yeah.
Takes a double dip in that department. Holder's got 2 down, nobody on. Gentry has gone 0 for 3. Twice he's been denied possible hits by Torres at short. That one he's not going to deny him on. It'll take a bounce and roll into the corner. Gardner going back to get it. Gardner will get it in, and stopping at second base with a double is Gentry.
Nice swing right there. Some really good swings in this ball game, and finally making the adjustment. Don't hit it to shortstop. There, hitting it down that left field line and squaring that one up. And Gentry, the good speed, standing on second base.
So the Orioles get a runner on at second. First hit they have had since the 4th inning. 4 hits, 2 singles and 2 doubles. VR is grounded out 3 times in the game. Torres also has made a fine play on him. Pitch is taken for a strike.
Well, how about Jonathan VR? Big time numbers though, 7th inning and on. Orioles need a big hit right here. 304 batting average in 7th inning. Forward 357 with runners in scoring position. You need a clutch performer. Right man, right spot right now.
0-1 delivery on the way. Dylan Betances. One ball, 1 strike count. There are 2 down. Orioles trying to get on the board. They have been shut out 12 times this year. 1-1 delivery on the way. And the count will go to 1-2 for Villar. 0 for 3 in this ball game, 3 for 13 in the 3-game set against the Yankees. Getting his start at shortstop and second base in this doubleheader. Good looking pitch, but just missed.
Yeah, good take. Recognizing the spin. That's just where he wanted to put it.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Gentry off second base. Down the line, Gardner was playing in, so he gets over it and he puts it away. We are sorry, as many may or may not know, that John McCain passed away at the age of 81 after a brain cancer battle. He was, of course, a POW during the Vietnam War, a Purple Heart recipient, 6-term Arizona senator, and he was a Navy pilot who graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy at Annapolis. John McCain's passing noted tonight. Nothing lead as we go to the 9th inning. Castro, his delivery will be taken for a strike. Romine at the plate. 2 singles, 2 runs scored, fly ball out. Yankees getting a lot of contributions, even though they have only 4 runs up. They've got 11 hits. That one tagged. They may have another one right there. Way back in the bullpen, and goodbye, home run. Romine delivers the long ball, his 3rd hit of the night and his 3rd run scored, and it is 5-0.
Man. What a game. Getting all over that fastball. 101 off the bat. 418 out into the bullpen area. Oh, take a look right here. Castro cutting a fastball loose. You know it's in the mid-90s, and Romine catching it clean out front.
Though the Yankees continue blasting away on the home run front. That's 9 home runs, 37 RBIs. Romine, what a job he's done as the 2 catchers. Higashioka caught one of the games here in the series so far, and the pitch will be in there for a strike. So the Yankees leading everybody in home runs hit for a team. Certainly hadn't hurt the cause in this doubleheader. A called strike 3. Castro will get the strikeout. Let's take a look at our Ford drive of the game.
Got to be Romine. Yeah, take a look. Yeah, the only home run that the Yankees have hit in this game, and of course, 5th on the day, is Romine.
Hurry to your local Ford dealers for great savings on cars, trucks, and SUVs. Torres a base hit, 1 for 3. And 12 hits on the board for the Yankees. Gardner, he had a home run in game 1 this afternoon. Picked up a double his first time up as an RBI. 1 for 4. 6-game hit streak. Jeffrey Ramirez, who has started games for the Orioles, is in the bullpen if Castro can't get through this 9th inning. Castro has been tagged of late. 0-2 the count. Yeah, we'll just miss down and away. Mainly up in the bullpen for the Yankees. They've had Holder on for an inning and 2/3. Maybe at a point just a matter of work, believe it or not, needed by the bullpen. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Left field, not deep. Time to get over. Andrioli will put it away. MLB.TV is now available at a lower price, $49.99. Watch every out-of-market regular season game. Plus get free subscription to MLB At Bat Premium. Blackout other restrictions apply. Visit MLB.TV to take advantage of this special offer. Two down. Giancarlo Stanton came through 4th inning, base hit the other way. Got an RBI out of it. Also has drawn another walk in this ball game. .0 delivery. Stanton certainly one of the poster boys on the new numbers in baseball. 167 strikeouts and 81 RBIs, 32 home runs. Strike on the outside corner. And has been drawing more than his share of walks of late. He's got 54 in the year. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Stanton, that breaking ball has moved him off the plate twice, and they've been real close pitches.
Yeah. I don't know how he can see it anyway. It looks like he's hitting with one eye, that closed stance, so kind of peering over that shoulder. With this slider kind of starting off behind him. Looks like it's going right at his hip. He gets a little flinchy.
2-2. Well, he sure doesn't look very comfortable up there, does he?
He doesn't.
But he's hitting .282. And he's really done a job here with Aaron Judge out. 3-2 delivery on the way, and this time he'll get him. So Castro gets the strikeout, but Romine gets the home run. Bottom half of the 9th inning coming up. and by Johns Hopkins Orthopedics. When you have a setback, they set you up for a comeback. Gary Thorne and Mike Bordick, bottom of the ninth. Yankees on the verge of sweeping the doubleheader.
And the Yankees going to go to the bullpen again. Tommy Kahnle coming out. This will be only his 14th game. Time on the disabled list. 608 earned run average for Kahnle. A big arm. Fastball in the mid-90s. Best secondary pitch, a changeup. And then occasionally the righties will see a slider. Opponents hitting just 188 though. Yeah, righties up to 280. Lefties only 087. Yeah, with the one home run given up. Kahnle came over from the White Sox last year at the deadline along with Daniel Robertson.
Holder worked an inning and 2/3. No runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Sonny Gray is going to get the win barring a major comeback. He'll be 10-8. And for Cashner, another tough night. He's going to go 4-12. And another ball game where not only did he have not much run support, he had none.
Not a lot of run support, not a lot of defensive support either.
Nope.
Too many extra chances tonight.
Cashner's had 3 or fewer runs 22 of his 25 starts.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. And the magic number is 4. Chris Davis will lead it off. Kahnle's delivery, chop foul, got him in the batter's box. Davis a base hit, 1 for 3. The DH, Mancini, and then Nunez. An Oriole loss will be their 7th in a row, and will set up a chance for the Yankees for a 4-game sweep in the Sunday night game tomorrow. High heat, and could not catch it. Kahnle with the 0-2 delivery on the way, and Davis will take it down low. Cashner charged with 4 runs, 3 earned. Castro giving up a run, 3 hits in 2 innings. One-two delivery. Left center, Bermuda triangle, long run. Nope, gonna get there. Gardner had plenty of time to get under it. 1 down, 9th. Orioles Yankees wrap up their weekend series tomorrow, 8 o'clock ESPN. You can join us again on Monday. Blue Jays are coming to town for 3. Our coverage on Masson begins at 6:30 with those extra presented by Southwest. Game time on Monday at 7. All the access you need right here on Masson. One away in the 9th. Trey Mancini, 2 hits, a walk, single double. 1 down, nobody on. Kahnle's delivery will be a strike on the outside corner.
Trey, beautiful swing, line drive to right field. 1 hop in that right field wall. I think a frustration swing. Mancini a hard time with the ball sticking in his glove over there at first base tonight. Taking it out on the baseball.
Sonny Gray, who's going to get the win, came into this ball game with a .77 ERA in his last 4 starts in this ballpark. .77, and didn't give up anything in this game. It's one of the best stretches by visitors in a 4-game span, now 5 games here at Camden Yards all time. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Gray joins a list of Pedro Martinez, Barry Zito, Frank Castillo, and himself for low ERAs in a 4, now 5-game span here in this ballpark.
Wow. I know he showed the numbers in his career here at Camden, and pretty impressive. That's really impressive.
2 ball, 2 strike count. Oriole hitters just could not get it going against him. 2 ball, 2 strike count with 1 down. Trey will take a pitch up high and away.
I think a lot of times when a pitcher has some problems, many times it's up to the catcher to really keep him locked in and focused. And I think Romine, the key in that situation, kind of straightening Sonny Gray out.
Back to the wall, up and off the wall. Shane Robinson's throw will not be in time, and a 3-hit ball game for Trey Mancini, and 4 times up and 4 times on.
Oh, I like to see that, showing the power the other way. Another ball whistled off that right field wall, and it's a high heater. So staying on top of it, quite an effort out there by Robertson, actually over boogieing. Well, looks like it caught him on the wrist and then hits the wall and kicks back, but somehow keeps his balance out there to hustle it back into second.
So the Orioles battling to get on the board here. Trey Mancini has his 7th 3-hit game, his 26th multi-hit game. And the pitch is in there for a strike. Nunez 0 for 2 and a walk. Adam Jones leads the Orioles in multi-hit ball games with 35. Then Trey Mancini with 26. Tonsis had been up earlier in the ball game. 0-1 delivery on the way, and that'll be up. Andreoli waiting on deck. Orioles battling, bottom of the 9th inning. Makes that home run by Romine in the 9th, extending the lead to 5, even larger looking. 1-1 delivery on the way. One of Canley's better pitches right there as he got it down.
Yeah, he's got a good heater. I mean, good velocity, 95, 96 miles an hour. It's all about location. Canley likes to work to the top, though, with that fastball.
One down, runner off second. Here's the 1-2 delivery on the way, and had him crossed up. He was late on the swing on that, and a strikeout.
Oh, changeup. Now he throws a firm changeup. Vary between 85, 90 miles an hour. This one 90. And Nunez out in front, trying to get on what looked like a 95 mile an hour fastball. Want to go to Armcell to get him.
John Andreoli trying to avoid the golden sombrero. 3 strikeouts. 2 down, 1 on. High strike called. Long day for the Orioles, losing the opener, the doubleheader, 10-3. Happ 15-6 the winner. Yacobonis lost it 0-2. And about to lose game 2 and maybe shut out. Pitch taken away. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Canley a look back, and the 1-1 delivery on the way. 88 and in, 1-2.
Oh, change up right there. Yeah, we got to get busy.
One ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. One-two delivery on the way. 26,236 the attendance for game 2. And as you've been able to tell if you've listened, a lot of Yankee fans are in town for this 4-game set. Orioles will lose their 93rd game. And the Yankees will pick up their 82nd win. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kane Lee's delivery on the way. And everybody was ready to leave the field except the home plate umpire, Sean Barber.
Yeah, take a look. The change up here. Yeah, good 2-3 inches off the plate.
Tampa Bay did beat Boston 5-1. Yankees will gain a little ground. 3-2 delivery on the way, and that's going to go into right field for a base hit. They'll hold the runner, though. That ball not out there very far. Shane Robinson following up after Torreyes couldn't get it. So Andreoli will get a base hit. Mancini will go to third.
Nice job bearing down here and just getting into battle mode. Taking it off the label, but staying inside it and taking it the other way. A pretty good effort out there by Torreyes at second base. See that deep angle. Robertson right behind him to hustle it back in.
So the Orioles first and third with 2 down. And it'll bring up Shane Peterson. Chase Peterson is batting 8th, 0 for 3. Runners off first and third. Inside corner for a strike. Orioles 1 for 8. Runners in scoring position. They've left 6. Yankees 3 for 10. They have left 6. 0-1 delivery on the way. Over the top. Now Shane comes to presence. That falls in. Base hit. RBI. So Robinson little too deep to catch up to that, and the Orioles will avoid the shutout as they are on the board. Peterson gets the RBI base hit, and it is 5-1.
Took a little bit to get it done, but a nice job to keep fighting and pushing one across here. And Peterson, it's not a bullet off the bat, but nestling in, finding some outfield grass, and get Mancini to cross home.
So Aaron Boone will come out. Rather not. But he'll have to go to Betances here in the bottom half of the 9th inning with 2 down and 2 on.
big arm. 93 punch-outs in 53 and a third innings. Rushed the fastball up to 100 miles an hour. And a power hook in there as well. And believe it or not, about 50-50 on the fastball curveball combination. See opponents hitting just the 167. Both lefties and righties having a problem with Betances, but he has given up the 5 home runs. And if you want to go deep, now is the time to do it, Caleb.
First and second, a 5-1 game. Caleb Joseph has gone 0 for 3 in the ball game. Caleb is 1 for 6. Lifetime off Betances. Andreoli at second base. Peterson on at first. There are 2 down. Orioles get rid of the goose egg. Peterson's RBI. Now try and cut it closer. One delivery. 84 will miss outside. 1-1. Runners off first and second. 1-1 delivery. Couple of off speed pitches. 1 and 2. El Lucido, the electric, eclectic, wired kid as a youngster, got the nickname. 1 and 2. Bounces. Runner will go to third. No throw. Andreoli takes third base on the wild pitch.
Well, spiking the breaking ball once again. Holding on to it a little too long. Romine over there with the backhand pick, but it kicks up. Andreoli sees the height on that bouncer, and he hustles into third base.
2-ball, 2-strike count on Joseph, first and third. And that's the ball game. So Caleb will go down swinging. Betances come on third of an inning, gets the strikeout. And the Yankees take both ends of the doubleheader. This one by a score of 5-1, and they have won the first 3. Grays 10-8 the winner. Cashner the loser 4-12. Orioles Yankees will wrap up their weekend series tomorrow 8 o'clock on ESPN. Join us again on Monday when the Blue Jays come in for 3. Our coverage on Masson 6:30 Monday with those extra presented by Southwest. Our game will be at 7. This has been a Masson presentation. Long day at the ballpark and a win in the Yankees' favor. Tom and Rick coming up to take a look back at how it came down today. Our final here, the Yankees won it 5-1. For Mike Gordick and all of our crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks everybody. Have a safe remainder of this Saturday night. Adieu.